What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Alyssa?
Martin.
All right, more Age of Steam. Last night was the kiddie game. We had two newbies. That's what I'm. This is a biggin. Not physically, it's actually a tiny map, but it's got 3 pages of rules. Which, come on, for an Age of Steam map, right? That's pretty crazy. So
Probably most of the rule manual.
Yeah. It really is, right? Like
it's like 10 pages for 6 maps.
Yeah, and 3 of them dedicated to Seattle Metro. So welcome everybody watching live around the world, as well as after the fact here on YouTube and Twitch. So hi everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna actually take my time going through the rules with y'all tonight, because both to reiterate for ourselves, but also to familiarize you guys so you can catch when we screw it up. Because guaranteed that's going to happen at some point. So with that said, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready?
All right, here we go. Let's do this. And welcome, Seattle Metro. All right, so we want a little flavor. Martin, would you prefer a little flavor?
I'm always happy to have flavor.
All right. It's recommended 1 to 3 players to start with. As I said last night, the higher in player count a map goes, the tighter it becomes, and probably the more experienced players you want with that map. Just saying. Okay.
Yeah. Although there are very different rules for all the 3-player counts.
In fact, because I did a stream of this solo, but I digress. In 1970, Seattle voters turned down a rapid transit system that would have significantly increased the ease and efficiency of public transportation in the city. Oops. Not to mention, it would have been 75% funded by the federal government. How do you screw it up that bad? What? Really, Seattle?
Cars are king. This is the country of the car.
Wow. Now, nearly 50 years later, Seattle is facing more transportation congestion than ever before. Shocker. A major online retailer has gentrified the majority of the city. Every major tech company seems to be building a campus downtown, and tourists from all over the world are still flocking to the city to get a cup of overly roasted, bitter coffee. Do you feel seen, Jess? I'm just saying, all right. And to snag a selfie with the iconic Space Needle. Only recently have state officials realized that the most effective way to decrease transportation stress is to learn from the bygone era of steam and to start laying some rails. The state is opening up its treasury to you. Can you give the city the metro system they've always needed? I feel like Ken, the designer here, I feel like there's a little saltiness here. Just
a pinch.
Just a touch.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a little je ne sais quoi. All right, so here we go. I'm only teaching for the 3-player game. The 2-player is different. The solo is different. So, all with a grain of salt. Set up all the cubes into the bag. And then pull out 1 cube at random for 10 towns, not cities. The 10 towns that are there. Do not place cubes on the goods growth. Done. Not used. The 3 of the new black cities are not in play. As y'all see, the D is in. So we'll scoot those up just a hair. There we go. And all the other letters are in play. Now, we are playing with the acrylic prototype tiles. So if you ordered them, hey, yours will look even better than these. And these look pretty good. But all right, anyway. So 3 of the black cities are out. Place a player disc up there on the Move Goods Action Points track. We're going to play 9 rounds. 9 rounds is actually this space, so we're going to be going that way tonight, since normally it would end there. So it's just easier. When we get back to start, that's the final round. And then A non-player color starts on this connection. This connection is owned by the city of Seattle, if you will, to start the game. These can be overbuilt, however. All right, but you have to honor existing track, obviously. All right, so selecting actions. Production obviously ain't gonna happen because we ain't got no cubes. So therefore, production, instead of adding goods, you move that down 1. What does that mean? Let me show y'all. That means you get an extra move goods step. There it is. Up here. So normally you only get to move 2 goods. You move it down here for production, you can move it down 3. You can move 3 goods, 4 goods, 5 goods, and you're obviously capped at the 5 from there. So that's what that is. Urbanization. Mostly normal. However, only 3 of these 5 cities are going to be allowed to be out. Once 3 are out, urbanization changes. Okay? And only 1 new city of those 5 can be placed in each of the. It's not really a quadrant. What would that be? A
Region.
Sure. 6 areas, right? So you have this line that separates 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and then divided in half there. So pretty much common sense on that. This is in region 3. This is in region 4. Okay? So 1 new city in each of those areas. And once 3 are out, the other 2 will go away. And then we're going to be able to re-roll production dice. We'll talk about that more here in a minute. If somebody urbanizes the Seattle center, the game acts as if there are 2 virtual connections between South Lake and downtown. Even if you had them before, the city owns them. Tough. Okay? So you place a tile there, the city now owns those. So keep that in mind. All right, moving on. That's page 1. Page 2, building track. River and the tunnel. So the river, normal river stuff. Okay, so this river, quote unquote, is a normal river, so that's going to cost 3 to build, just like normal. Note the red lines, though, here, can't obviously build across those. The tunnel. Now, river can be built just like normal in the whole 9 yards. Everything's fine with those except for the red lines. The tunnel spaces. Simple and straights or generals only. No tights, no complex, no coexisting, nothing. Oh, and they're $10 per hex. I mean, that's a bargain, it feels like, compared to last night, but I digress. 10 per tile. There's no limit to how many of those, I mean, outside of shares. Keep that in mind. All right, move goods. 2 move goods at the beginning of the game, just like normal. Everything's fine with that. However, for every step you drop down, you get an extra move goods, just like normal. So it would be 3 or 4 or 5, etc. However, extra move goods actions are used following the standard rules. Delivered goods do not go back into the bag. So help me with that, because that is going to be natural, this being stream number 51 of Age of Steam. They are removed from the game unless they are delivered downtown. Goods delivered downtown are worth no income. So they either are removed from the game and you get your normal income, or you get no income and they go downtown. But then they should be placed in front of the player who delivered them as they factor into endgame scoring. So when you deliver to downtown, no points or no income, just put it in front of you. If it's delivered anywhere else, it's just out of the game. Right?
Yep.
Am I understanding that correctly?
For downtown, though, you do have the option
Of leaving it.
of leaving it there. The Gray Cities stop it.
Right.
And you can choose to stop it in the Gray City and just leave it there for a future turn.
We'll talk about this in a moment.
Later. Okay.
So airport and downtown, these 2 gray cities right here, represent tourist and business epicenters. Any cube may end its movement on a gray city. Notice it does not say it's a terminus, that it must.
Right.
It may end on either one of those. If a cube ends its movement on a gray city, you decide whether to deliver it or allow it to remain on the hex. If delivered, it's worth 0 income. If it's kept on a gray city, it's then treated as any other cube and can be moved with a future move goods action point. Okay? Mm-hmm. The downtown hex is unlimited, so there can be a pile of cubes there. The airport has a limit of 3. We good so far? Okay. Expenses. Now, in addition to the normal issue shares and loco, you must pay $0, $4, $7, and $10 every round, depending on where you are. How far you based on that? Oh, but I didn't want to move 5 cubes, or you still owe the $10 on top of your normal expenses. Make sense? Good? Good. All right. Now, goods growth. The first player, so whoever is here, is going to randomly draw 1 goods cube and put it in the airport. Then, starting with the first player, so let's say it's Alyssa, then Martin, then me. She's going to roll all 3 dice. She randomly draws 3 cubes and proceeds to place 1 in a city or a town in that sector that corresponds. So, if she draws a 1, she could place the cube there or there. Pretty straightforward. We are limited. Hold on. 5 and 6 cannot be placed in an airport in downtown. Yep, good. All right. Towns and hexes, or towns and cities, have a capacity limit of 2, except for downtown. The airport has a capacity of 3. If you ever need to place goods in a sector and all the places are full, set it aside up there for endgame scoring. You might be asking yourself, endgame scoring must be queer. It is definitely strange. So you do normal end of game scoring. Then after all of that is done, every goods cube that was delivered to downtown and is sitting in front of you, 5 points. If the person with the winning score didn't deliver the same amount of or more goods cubes downtown than are in that box, we all lose. Not, oh, Edward would have won, but didn't do it, so he's out, and now we go to Alyssa. No, we all lose. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
So, just to reiterate, to make sure it's
ABC.
clear in my head, when you deliver, you get normal income. If you deliver to downtown, you get no income.
Correct.
And then you either leave it here
Or you put it.
put it in front of you for 5 points. Why wouldn't you always put it in front of you?
I mean,
for
maybe
5
you
points?
set up a 6 for your set. Like you get a cube from here, here. you set
Yeah.
up a 6
Okay. Yeah.
or
All right.
something.
That makes sense. In the airport,
It's just going to be a cube
regular-
fountain, essentially.
but you do get income for the airport.
You can't deliver to the airport. It just stays there. There's a maximum of 3. You're mostly going to be bringing cubes out of the airport through downtown, and then out to the.
Okay. So when you move goods,
You can move something to the airport and stay there, but it's never going to take cubes off the board. You don't get to take it off for the 5 points. That's only for downtown.
It can end its movement in a gray city, then it would just hang out. But the limit there is 3.
Right. So moving a cube to the airport is risky. Is risking putting stuff here unless we get it out again.
So just to hold on. Oh, okay. So for move goods at the beginning of the game, you have 2. How about you do move action, right? Deliver. No, I would argue the airport is normal because it's specific to downtown that are worth no income.
Right. So but airport isn't a color, so you can't get any cubes off the board there.
Yes.
They can stop there and live there if you want to.
But it still works as a regular delivery. So you get income if you deliver to the airport.
You don't deliver to the airport. You just stop it there.
I think okay. Gray cities represent tourist and business epicenters. A cube may end on a gray city. If it does, you either deliver it or it remains on the hex.
Oh, okay.
If delivered, so either one. So they work the same. Never mind, they work the exact same. Downtown and airport work the same.
So if you deliver it, it comes in front of you even for, or is that only the downtown?
Okay. See, this is okay.
Yeah.
This is what I want to make sure. Extra, okay, delivered, do not go, right. They're removed from the game unless they were delivered downtown. Then when we get down to the airport and downtown area here, if a cube ends its movement there, deliver it or it remains on the hex. If delivered, no income. So no income if it's delivered.
So sure, you can deliver it to airport to get it out of the game, but it gets you nothing. But
If the gray if it's kept on the gray city, it's just like a regular cube.
so you can choose to deliver to the airport, but it gets you no income. It gets you nothing. All it's doing is getting a cube off the board that might save us here. Oh. If you think you're winning anyway.
Oh, shoot. Tommy, that's a fair point. Where was the we all lose option in the prediction? You got me there.
Yeah. So I guess
right.
we'll settle the prediction based on what the score was, even with.
Yeah. Who would have won?
Yeah.
All right. So, with that said, over under Glory to Rome's 5.5. Sounds good.
I think.
We'll do our best to make you give 5.5 Glory to Rome's.
Place your bets on who you think's going to win. And Martin, I assume you have the RNG, the manual RNG, old school. What do we got tonight?
We've got Monkey King cards, which has this rather splendid
What? Like
Monkey King pattern. Yeah, but the Chinese are getting very into very
fancy packaging.
packaging stuff, yeah. Gonna shuffle these, but there we are. Can't figure out what's in there anyway.
I like the color. Oh, you see they're shiny. That is a 10. That is a queen. That is a 9. Alyssa is last. So we go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Blue, yellow, red. So we are going clockwise, starting with Martin. Hell if I know how much to get here. I have no clue. And delivery-wise, like...
There's a lot of
deliveries, I guess.
Yeah. There's a lot of single deliveries. I don't see.
There's a single delivery, right? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see a build that lets you grab 2 cubes of the same color.
I was noticing that.
No.
A number of singles, but no.
So your income's relatively 1.
Everybody's
round 1.
Yeah, everybody's gonna have one income.
At most.
One income and two or three loco.
Okay.
Is my feeling. That's where a lot of us will be.
All right.
I like to take no shares.
Really?
Really. I think I can get away with no shares.
Oh, right. $2. What's a $2 build?
Oh, actually, no, you can't, because everything's got to start at a town. Okay, I'll take 1 share.
Oh, I so should have gone quicker.
Suddenly realised, of course, everything's a town, so it's going to have to do a town upgrade. I was thinking, because all of these are like a...
Right, so realistically, it's going to be $7, probably, or more.
Yeah. A bit more, perhaps, if you're crossing the river. So I was thinking, there's lots of what I thought was 6 points, but of course they're not, they're 7 because of the town. Or more if you put the extra town outbound link on, which is probably wise, actually.
You know what? I'm going to go 1 share as well, and we'll see how this plays out. Melissa? Wow. I almost don't want to build first. I have no idea here. This is all of our first play of this, but with that said, we played Age of Steam
2 shares.
a plethora of times. So there we go. All right. Martin, you start the auction, or you can pass.
Well, I'm not going to pass. The question is, where do I start? I'm not going to make a big bid. Obviously, Alyssa's going to go for winning the auction.
I don't even know. I think I know what I want.
He doesn't know what he wants. I kind of like going last in this kind of situation. So I could pass on that basis, or I could just say, let's go for a bid and see what it does. So I'll go for a nice sort of lowbrow 2 bid. Actually, no, just a 1, because it's usually I like going 2 because in a 4-player game, if you end up in this spot, you've got to pay 1 whatever you do. So going for an even number rather than an odd number is advantageous. But with only 3 players, that rule doesn't operate. You're either playing the full amount or you're paying nothing. So bidding 1 makes more sense. So I'll bid 1.
Also, there's that. Oh no, that's not as good. There's that. Oh, wow. No, that'd be stupid. Okay, just making sure. Okay, so let me do a little quick math in my head there. So I have 15. If I have 1, and maybe I have, realistically, a Loco 2, probably. Maybe a Loco 3, but a Loco 2. And so 5, and I'll owe 4. So I owe that realistically. I can do that. Yeah, I'll go 2. Just wanted to make sure I can afford the 2, clearly. So I'll go 2.
3.
Alyssa goes 3.
I will settle into my comfortable last spot, which I always enjoy.
I will pay my $2. And Alyssa will pay her 3. Oh, what you got, Alyssa? Like, I don't know that Loco is like the no-brainer here.
No, I don't think it is.
I suspect it isn't.
I mean, I think there are 2 other viable things other than Loco.
Yeah, I'm not even sure Loco makes a ton of sense because there's nowhere where I'm getting 2 deliveries. And so, like, I'm going to need to Loco, and do I want a 3 Loco? And the
You're setting up for next turn, effectively, I would argue. I think.
Maybe. But, no.
This is a tiny map, man. I can't get over the size of this thing.
I
mean, hand for reference. I mean, it's a tiny map.
I'm going to urbanize.
Okay. So, Alyssa is red tonight. Okay. I'm really leaning towards engineer. I mean, leaning hard into engineer. Which is kind of crazy to think that Martin pays 0 to get a Loco. But here's the thing. If I do, then clearly I'm going to want, and I do have a plan in mind. This might be nuts, but I'm going to engineer for the first turn. I'll take stuff I don't know that I've ever intentionally done before.
I'll do the Loco then.
All right. All right, so Alyssa, you're up. Oh, I like that. That actually is better than up above. What do y'all think of this so far? By the way, like, is chat working? Like, I want to make sure, like, it's silent. I'm not used to that.
It's kind of scary.
It really is. Like, I'm worried that it's... Yeah, I mean...
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody.
Okay, it is working. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. I will pay attention to what Alyssa's doing here in a minute, but... Thank you.
It is 7, I think.
So let's see. We're looking at 2, 4, 7. Checks out. Yeah. Yep.
What are you urbanizing?
Oh, right, urbanizing that bottom city down there.
Okay.
And so that's it. 5 and 6 cannot take any more new cities. Right, it's one per region.
Yeah.
Let me just. I'm sure you're right, but I just want to.
She is right.
Well, I thought it was like 5 or 6, but maybe I misunderstood that. That is entirely possible. Oh, here we go. Each third of the board. Yes, you are correct. So the next one can go here or there, and yep, exactly what Alyssa said. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll think out loud and just make mistakes. So I have 4 builds. Plan on using them all. I could go this way, down to the purple city. That seems like a pretty reasonable thing to do. The other is coming around this way for yellow to purple. And the fact that there are 2 purple out here, I think that's what I do. No. 2, 5, 7, 9er. Where'd the cube go? Oh, right there. Thank you. Okay. Phew. I'm like, wait, did I screw this up? No. All right, $9. That's me. I'm gonna owe. It looks like 4, so I'm good. No. Somebody asked. Good starting game for 18XX. 1846, 1889, 18 Chesapeake. Anything else you would recommend? Or I feel like those are the 3.
Those are the 3
right?
good starters.
I would argue that if you know you're going to like it and you want to go just crazy and you are not so much cutthroat, OE has enough stuff in there that it's a really big front-end investment,
Yeah,
but you
that's
could.
a lot for a starter.
It is. So, yeah, those three.
89 at lower counts. Chesapeake probably at 4.5.
And 46.
46 is whatever.
Yeah, I agree. Good at 2 players. I don't know what good.
1860.
Which is not a good starter.
Isle of Wight, but that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I have not tried the Chesapeake 2 players, but it's not good at 3, so I don't like. There's a whole variant at 2 players. So but I haven't tried it, so I don't know if that's any good or not.
62 for solo, but yeah.
But I don't think that's a great 2, and it's certainly not a starter.
I heard 18CZ is decent at 2, but it's kind of an odd duck as well, so probably not a starter. Where to get these chain ships? Here, in honor of people complaining that people highlighting things that are out of print, you can't get these.
This Kickstarter failed, right?
This Kickstarter failed. Unfortunately, a huge thank you to Mercury Games. So we're using their chips that they sent us.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, these are all, I mean, legit. I love these.
These are great chips.
They're really good chips, but unfortunately, you can't get them. So there's that. Okay, there we go.
So, giving myself the last move, this build does have the advantage I know where everyone else has gone, and I know what the urbanisation is. And that is all interesting stuff.
Just $20 to make it up there.
I don't have $20, and there's no delivery, so I don't think I'll bother with that one. So one thing that's intriguing is this Seattle centre is now much more attractive because it can't now be urbanised. That is not going to be.
Oh, good point. So it's safe. So these 2 discs
Will never come
out.
Correct.
Okay, got it. Good call.
Whoever builds for Seattle Centre has definitely got that locked in. It's not a terribly attractive spot, though. There's no cubes to deliver there right now. So although I'm kind of tempted to move in there, because that's going to make an interesting multiple drop spot at some point in the future, it's not leaping out at me. So the one that's kind of calling to me most is to do this purple one, that would get me from this part of the map up to University District. Feels like a good position. Puts me in between the 2 other players. Gives Edward a little bit too much room out here for my liking, but I don't like going up here because then I'd be kind of
It's
stuck in a corner.
It's pretty thin up there.
It's thin up there, and that was also part of my thinking of going this. I'm like having y'all fight more down here and giving myself the option. That seemed good, but my other thought was 2 blue, 2 purple. Okay, let me try and get those. So,
But also with University District, I've got some reasonable chance of some exit points because there are exits all the way around there, so that feels like a good spot. So I think that then it's just a question of deciding which way I want to go. I think going out this way and in here
all right, there's 3, 5,
feels like a good option.
and now what?
But then what to do with the town? Because the town obviously is signalling my future build. Where's Alyssa going to go from Southland Union? Especially since I'm kind of pushing her away from going in here. Well, she can quite easily come around here, of course.
I mean, there's also...
And there's also cubes to be picked up over there. So be interesting to see where she goes. So I think what I want to do is take... it's a tight, is it not?
It's like I had it ready.
Oh,
weird.
You thought I was going to do that. Yep. Do a tight into here and do that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. And 2 ownerships, sir.
Indeed. 1 there and 1 dangling.
Yeah, and Eagles, boo, hiss. They look terrible all night and still found a way to win. I hate that so much. I was so upset.
Yeah.
Gooserino brings up a good point that you get no income for delivering to downtown, so you don't need your own track to reach it. And that's the key. Here, I'll deliver. Oh, you get no income, right?
Yeah.
So that can be nasty. All right. So we're done building track. So that's done, and that's done. So nobody took first move, so we're just going in normal order. So Alyssa.
Luco?
Yeah, I mean, loco. It's just money.
Yep, I'm locoing too. Always loco. I think that rule is still good.
ABC, always be locoing.
Out of the game.
Oh, touche. 2 for Alyssa. All right. Yeah.
Doesn't go through gray.
1, and that's out of the game as well.
I
Okay.
do 1 as well.
Okay. There we
Out of
go.
the game.
Okay. Income and expenses. So Alyssa is at 4, 6 minus 2, $4.
1 too many shares.
3,
Okay.
5 minus 1 for me, so that's 4. And Martin is 3, 6 minus 1 owes a nickel. No income reduction. Okay, now goods growth. Just make sure we do this right. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this really. Remember that whoever the first player is, right? And remember, they get re-rolls once the urbanization goes out. So you draw 1 and it goes into downtown,
No,
correct?
airport.
Airport, you are correct.
So that's going to the airport.
Okay, a black into airport, which, yay.
Yeah.
All right, so now, there we go.
1, 1,
1, 1, 3. So, 1, oh yay, thank you. 1 and 3. So you get to, okay, to be clear, you roll first, then draw 3 cubes. There you go. And now you may place 1 goods cube for each die. So, let's do it this way. There, and there. And 5 and 6 cannot be placed in those. Okay? Okay. All right. Now, Martin. No, hold on. First, that's me. Okay. All right. So I draw roll first, right?
Roll first, yeah.
Okay. So only you place down there. Okay. So here we go. 1, 4, 4. I get to return a favor. All right. Oh, actually, that's not so bad. Come on, blue. Perfect. So it was 1, 4, 4, was it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So there, and 1 there. All right. And Martin, you're going to draw here in a minute. Okay, so I have these 3 cubes. 4 is, let's see, not that town. So it's that town, or that city, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Wow, that's really bad. Oh, this is, I hate having to make these choices. So doing that or that with the black is just gifting Martin deliveries. We can't do that. So I think we have to go there.
Cannot. You have to put.
Oh, hell.
Capped at
You
2.
are correct. It's capped at 2. Okay.
I mean, if you put it on the town, at least it's only a 1 delivery.
Well. All right. That'll go there.
All right, so the black's.
So the black's got to go up yonder.
It's got to go there.
That is literally my only choice. You are correct. All right. Wow, this is hard. I got it. There you go.
Okay.
2, 2, 3. Go and roll 3 dice. Or draw 3. I mean,
That's
bring
what I got.
him up. There you go.
None of it
Wow.
where I am, which is not particularly delectable. 2's not super far away, I guess. It's not that attractive.
So 2 are those,
Yeah.
and 3 is those 3.
No, Seattle is.
No, it's this one,
It's
South
this
Lake.
one, yeah.
So here, or here for the 3, and the 2 is that and that.
Yep.
Well, it looks like the purple for the 3, assuming I managed to get in there, would be.
That makes sense.
Reasonable
Sure.
choice.
Okay, so 3's done. So last 2, it got to go between those 2 towns. Capped at 2.
I don't want to keep the blue.
This is
Putting the
wicked.
blue there would be just asking for Edward to deliver it next go. So that's definitely got to go up here.
And what's the other color?
Yellow. No, yellow is all the way over there,
Yeah.
so there's not going to be much action with yellow. So let's put yellow there. I think that's probably the more.
So the really fascinating thing that I'm finding so far on this is you can't forward plan cubes like you can in normal 18XX.
Yeah, there's no forward planning.
Wow. Okay. So that's goods growth.
Unless you roll good.
There's that. Next round. Moving this way, remember. All right. Nobody took turn order pass. And there we go. How many shares? Hell if I know. Red. Alyssa. Chat's awfully quiet tonight. I'm surprised y'all, like, are y'all like just as brain burny as we are up here or what? Is that just dumb? Probably. It probably is. Okay.
So if I do that. Oh. Ooh.
What? Do tell. You thinking about coming here and like?
No,
Okay.
nothing quite that crazy.
Okay.
But
I mean, that's an obnoxious amount of track.
it is.
It costs.
That's an obnoxious amount of track. But yeah,
All right, fair enough, Jake. You get a pass on that.
I'm a 2. If I owe 11, I'll need 6. left over.
I have no idea.
Um,
So the problem is, oh my God.
I don't need that yet. Do I just wait? Two shares.
I mean, this is hard. Okay. Straight up mathing here.
I know the feeling. A calculator is generally required, especially with something like this to figure out.
Actually, no, one more. I just realized I mathed wrong.
Okay, you're lucky. I haven't done anything. This is
And I just destroyed our tile pile. Sorry about that, Martin.
this is hard.
010. Back. So that goes away.
Hold on. This is critical that I get this right, or my game's over. So I need to make sure I get this right. I apologize. I know the dead air. Y'all talk about something interesting. Alyssa, your decision's made. Go for it.
It's easy enough to say that, isn't it?
It is. I don't know about decision made, but
Yep. I've made up my mind, and we're just going to do it and say to hell with it. Y'all ready for this?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're close? You're close. That'll be right. Could you hand me a 20, please?
Sure.
Okay.
What, no 25s?
Amazing, we're actually getting to play with 20s here.
Five shares.
That's a big number.
That is a non-small number.
Martin, you going to go with 0 again?
No.
How many shares did you... Hold on. Wait. 6.
Sorry, cold boarded.
6.
Oh, I was right.
You were.
Wow.
You have all that in front of you. You could fix the tiles that you.
I could fix the
You could
tiles.
fix the tiles. Fidget with that.
It's gone very heavy.
This might be absolute suicide and stupid. I'll be the first to acknowledge this. Okay. But we'll see.
It is a flaw of mine. I have to fidget with things. I'll do my best to fidget with the.
Well, I certainly
Market
want to
high.
take 4. The question is, do I want to push it to 5?
Mr. I'm going lean always.
I do like the lean approach.
Right,
I'm a little
yeah.
bit worried about the consequences if I risk going overly lean this time round. I was thinking I theoretically might be able to get away with just 3. But that would be taking maybe too much of a risk. I don't know. Depends what other people do, but...
This is. Wow, does this turn it on its head, right? Just the way the cubes come out. I'm not even concerned with downtown yet and everything. Like I'm not there.
To be fair, if we don't allow anything to fall in here, then we don't have to worry about downtown.
Right.
no.
But I mean, 5 points is a non-trivial amount of points, right? So
That's
Yeah.
true. Early on, though, I think it's more important to get the income.
And you need infrastructure,
Yeah.
right? So yeah.
At some point, it becomes, well, I can do it 3 delivery, or I can do, a 5-point downtown delivery, and then
Right.
a 5-point downtown might make.
Yeah, it's going to have to be 4.
All right, 4 shares. Wow. All of a sudden, I don't feel way out there. I just feel out there a little. Like, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
I feel
okay.
pretty good about being at the same number of shares as Martin after 2 rounds. Usually I'm I'm way
Yeah,
up.
I'm okay with where I'm at here right now. The problem is there's a lot of I better get liquid quick.
Yeah.
Right? That's the key. So with that said,
Yeah, you have $30 left.
which is what I have. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so Alyssa, you start the auction, ma'am.
I do.
Yeah, it's a lot of shares. You ain't lying.
5.
Well, looks like I'm going last again.
Hell, I'll take 0. You betcha. I thought I was going to have to fight like hell to go second. I am pleased with this.
Engineer.
Glory to Rome! Should have fought. Oh my God. I thought I was worried about it. That's why I took the extra share to fight.
You should have thought. You say this is what happens when
If
you
I
prepare
go
to fight and you
6.
don't fight.
It's done. If I go 6, do you go 7?
I can go 7. I cannot go 8. So
Okay, see, and I can't go higher than 6. So, okay. All right. Oh, I hate you so much right now. Does that change my plans? Maybe I pay extra in interest. Maybe that changes my plans, though. Huh. Oh, God, I think it does. Yes, it does. Urbanization. Not what I was going. Clearly, engineer was the answer for me if I'm taking that amount of money.
Yes.
First build.
Yep. Figured you'd do that, but go ahead.
Wow! I like this game. Like, so far, five of the first 6 choices voluntarily skipped Loco.
Loco.
I think that's interesting. Like, Loco was handed to you. That's just, yeah.
Well, it hurts to pass up another 3 Loco, but I really do want the first build, and I was kind of worried I was going to have. I didn't in the end decide I wanted to bid for it. I reckoned if I didn't get it, I'd find something else to do, but I did very much want
Pause for a moment before you do anything. What drops us down there?
Production.
That's it. All right, carry on. There we go.
Okay, so I better do my build then.
Yes.
And you probably know where I'm building.
Well, I know one of them.
You should know 2 of them. I would
Okay,
think.
maybe I
That's one
could
of
be
them,
an
I guess.
idiot.
That's
All
the
right, so
obvious
there's
one.
that. Okay.
That I thought was fairly obvious.
Okay, I welcome this. Hold on, I got you. Yeah, that's fine.
And then I think I want a exit out of north.
Okay, I need
Oh.
2.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay, I need 2
I
markers.
thought you were going to
here.
block me up this way.
I did too. 2 markers, Mark.
No, I feel I want to be over in. I want to be able to battle for that stuff up north.
One more.
Positionally, that's going to be useful. Yeah, that's a good point. I've got
Okay.
blue cubes and
There you
blue
go.
markers. It's going to be confusing. There we are.
Okay, so first build done.
So, what do I want to do here? I think we're going to just do that, entangle that. If you can
That's
just,
1 of 4.
you've just finished that too.
Yep, I got you. Okay, so going. That's 2, 4. That'll be 6 all day.
Yep. And then I need to upgrade this one to like whatever the Y shape is.
So
for the
coming out
complex.
this direction?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the question. It's the same cost to you? And this is just me being a little bit lazy?
Oh, to just do the
bow and arrow.
bow and arrow. Yeah.
Like you could do that.
Right. And it's the same cost to upgrade 'cause it's not per.
Correct. Or you could do no, that doesn't. I think it's got to be a bow and arrow if that's what you want, right?
Yeah. I need an extra going this way.
Yeah. So we'll take that off. So that's $3.
Yeah. So 9 all day.
9 all day. Yep.
Oh, I've got to pay 9.
We would appreciate that. I need 2
That's
danglers for you, please, Alyssa.
Paying more money than I needed.
Okay. Okay.
So I thought I could get away with only 3 shares, but I was worried that if I wasn't getting the build when I needed, I was going to have to do something drastic. So that's why I took more money than I needed.
I think I stay on target. Yeah. Okay. So what do y'all think I was doing? Any thoughts, or have you not even considered it? Like that's okay.
For engineer, I was assuming you were going to try to get down into this region down here, but
Yeah, if tunneling has got to be the thing that uses up that much money.
Yep.
That's why I thought he's going to do a tunnel.
That's 13.
Yep.
Check that.
Oh, you urbanized.
That's 13 in 2 builds. And now the only build can be either there or there. The end.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just stay on target. Maybe it's short-sighted. Maybe it's ham-fisted. I don't know.
Two.
Yeah, ownership. Right. So that is fitting all day. I overpaid a little. That's all right. Because the plan was to get the 3rd and the 4th was down to here. That's where I was going.
Right. So you could have done.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah, you can still do it.
Oh, I still can I? Oh, wait. Yeah, my bad. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm
No worries.
get in your head thinking about this. Never mind. I'll stay on the target there. Same amount.
You're eventually going to want to make that connection too.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So we're done building.
Yep.
Nobody took first move or anything, so therefore we're just going anti-clockwise.
Loco.
Alyssa, locos. So I could get a 3 or a 3. So it makes sense to loco and get the 3. Yeah, that way. Okay, done. Martin?
Well, I know what my options are. So I'll just do them.
Yeah, what's stopping me going there is I'm an
1,
idiot.
2.
That's it.
And that's
2 for
so
Martin.
out.
Alyssa, I assume you're going 3 somewhere.
Yeah. The
Black.
Yep.
Coming up. 1, 2. May stop. Apparently elects not to. 3.
No, it's gonna.
And I too am going 3. That is going. Wait a minute. Oh, right there. 1, 2, 3. Out. All right, so we're done.
No, we're not.
Nope, sorry, Martin. I apologize.
So I've got an interesting choice here. I've got loco 3 already, so I could go 1, 2, 3, giving myself 2 in the state 1 to deliver that black cube off the airport into South Lake. It's kind of tempting to do that. Will give me 2 more income, but I'm also feeling it's going to be good to get as much loco energy as possible, and I'm not probably going to be sacrificing a 2 move for a loco in the future. So do I go for an early loco and push it from there?
Rocky giving you props on the hair and outfit tonight.
That's the choice. So many times in the past I've played this game and regretted not taking a loco when I could have done. On the other hand,
So many times.
but then on the other hand, how many of the deliveries have I got to really take that? I haven't got a lot of long move deliveries at this point. But 2 is a simple one. I mean, if some purples popped into the airport, that would be kind of nice.
Now-
I'm not into a lot of places at this point, which is an important point.
What gets you the cubes in front of you? Delivering to the downtown?
only.
Yep.
So you could just there, and that's 5 points.
That's true. But I think the 2 income might be more useful than the 5.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Again,
Actually, since 2 income is effectively 6 points, right?
yes.
And as well as more valuable at the moment. So, and if
Yeah,
I'm going to
good
move
point.
something downtown for 3, I'm going to move something that, so like that yellow that you're looking to move for 2, for instance.
Oh, that's a good point.
That would be a much better thing for me to move because I can do that one. Well, actually, can't get
You can. 1, 2 on.
1, 2. Oh, well, yes, on Alyssa's track. Because
Stop counting the links. Count the cities and towns. 1, 2, 3 using Alyssa's.
Oh, I
And-
count the links. 1, 2, 3. Links, 1, 2, 3. I found it easier to count the links than the towns. I used to count the towns, but then I found counting the links was easier. So that's another. So that if I'm going to start doing that kind of stuff, then I think I want to take cubes that other people will find valuable, not cubes that I might find valuable.
That is the name of the game.
Indeed it is.
Or at least the name of the map. Yeah.
Certainly is. So that's the question. Do I take the income now and forego a loco? But then locos seem to be cheap to take the action.
Well,
Right? I mean,
well,
that's
they
been up
have
once.
been. I don't know if they will continue to. I genuinely don't know.
I'm going to move the cube. 1, 2.
All right, so 1 on the city, nothing, and then you get 2.
Yep. So I get 2.
Go. All right. So income and expenses. Y'all are paying 10 minus 5. You owe $5 each. I, on the other hand, owe 12 minus 4. I owe 8. Apparently, I only took 1 share too many, so it's not bad. The first, because I was worried about having to fight
And
for
if
the auction.
if you engineered, then you took the right. Like if you got
No. If I engineered, it still works out.
It works out,
So,
yeah. Yeah, you're fine,
So
so.
yeah. All right. Let's see. Goods growth. First player, red. Alyssa, draw a cube for the airport, or as we like to call it so far, Martin's.
How about a purple?
How about a purple?
Ooh,
Martin might like that.
I might like that.
1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
got a ways to
Only
go,
you
but-
locoed. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
I got to roll
Exactly.
dice first.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yep, this is where I regret having done my
Is that
logo.
2,
2,
4,
4,
6?
6. So 2, 4, 6. This is the hardest decision in the game, I would argue. This right here. If we're voting, I would like the yellow up here.
It can't go there.
In fact, it cannot. Damn it. So 1 cube is going here. 1 cube is going onto one of those. What color did you just put there?
Red.
Okay. Yeah, hold on.
Good luck delivering that one.
Good. We'll see. So
6 can go down there.
this?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I need a purple 4.
So that's done and that's done. So
I can just live there. If
for a 1.
Martin likes. If Martin wants to use a 1, Martin can use a 1.
Okay. All right. So I roll bones. 2, 4, 5. If you'll throw those out for me and hand me the bag, please. All right.
And actually, you can choose one of those cubes to go right there
Why?
because there's no room in 2.
Yeah, there is. Wait. No, there's not. Okay. Well, I will figure that out in a minute. Oh, okay. 5. 5 is here, there,
Yep.
and that's it.
And now start delivering to downtown people because you can't win if you.
Okay. 5 didn't help. 4. I can't put it there. So the options in 4 are there or there. gets thrown away.
Yep. So blue or red for 5.
All right, Martin, roll. 2, 3, 6. What?
Another 2.
Oh,
Number 2.
3, 6.
3 cubes.
Bring him up.
Oh, yeah, bring them up.
There you go. Discs.
Red
Discs.
and yellow.
No, I just had them down 2 level.
okay, all right.
Like I was not actually playing with those.
Well, that's not great. 6 is always going to be kind of boring. I guess sticking a yellow there is probably as safe as it's going to be. That would go here, not there, I think. Because there's not much yellow action at the moment. The 3 puts it in South Lake, which is where I am, so the question is, what can I usefully deliver to, a red, a black, or a yellow? Neither of those look particularly easy for me to deliver to somewhere useful. I don't want to do a red, because that's just giving it to Alyssa.
Right.
I wouldn't object to the red.
The black isn't. Well, the black, I suppose I could deliver and giving 1 to Edward. That's
I support. Edward supports this.
better than
There you go.
nothing.
Hold on. I got you right there.
So that means I suppose the red could go there, because
So
it's
that's
only
there.
giving 1 to. Well,
Okay.
nothing's really moving on the yellow front, unless Alyssa's planning to do this, which she might do, but that's still only going to give her 1. So I think that goes there, and then the red goes in there.
Okay, the dice are done. Okay, that's production. Again, going this way.
Yep.
All right. Nobody took turn order pass. Alyssa, how many shares?
The shares question.
Huh, okay. Okay. As we're all like trying to math this out.
Yeah, sorry, I know this makes for bad air, but there's
No,
a lot of math here.
this is legitimate hard, so I'm totally fine with it. I'm sorry?
I'm not done yet. I'm
Okay.
just making sure that this is what I actually need. Let's do it this way.
I'm sorry, was that 6 shares?
No, that was 5.
5 shares.
7 to 12.
5.
5 shares.
All right. Get you some. Well, so that tells me Alyssa's coming over here to the Yellow City.
It seemed likely that she was planning to do this build.
Okay. Okay. Does that influence me at all?
I can't imagine you were planning on coming down through.
No, I really wasn't. I'll be honest, yeah. So I know I'm doing that. A moment. Now, I'm a visual guy, so give me a second on this. 13.
I can't do anything about it. I'm going to encourage you guys to start eating some of these Zone 2 cubes. 'Cause otherwise nobody wins.
I think that works. for this turn, that works.
7 rounds left. This is round 3. And the board is looking rather full.
So again, let me make sure my math is right. Seriously, I cannot do this in my head today for some reason. Is it worth it? One more share. It's too important. Final answer, done. Martin. Oh, Michael, dropping in from Seattle. Oh, I mean. Interesting. Rocky says, just installed the Twitch app for my TV. And my word, the fidelity is so much better on Twitch.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's not close.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Twitch, at least the Twitch Apple My TV.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Night and day, huh? Really? All right, so for all y'all on YouTube, be aware of that. Apparently Twitch is prettier, so there's that.
That's what they do. They do live stream.
Yeah, I guess that's what they cater toward. That they should, I guess, by default. But that's interesting that it's that much clearer. Okay.
I will take 1 share.
Okay. If I was going last, I could have gotten away with 1 share. So there's that. All right, Alyssa, the auction, yours.
Right, so I have to remember what this was. I'm spending...
Well, appreciate that, Mark. Thanks. Says, you say it's dead air, but those moments might be my favorite parts of the stream. Wait a minute. Do you mean our voices are like nails on a chalkboard? Oh, Rocky says he's only been watching on his phone. Okay, hold on.
That's a little different.
That's a little different.
I will bid 3.
I have to go 4. Yeah. Here's the thing. I had to go ahead of Martin. That was the key. God, and the thing is, I didn't want to bid. That hurt. But, oh well. I paid the extra share for that reason.
Just in case I did.
Just in case you bid anything.
God.
I
don't know why you let me touch things.
It's fair. All right. That said, Alyssa, what action do you want?
No.
No? Okay, sorry.
You won.
Oh, I did win it, didn't I? You passed.
Yes.
So I paid 4. Oh, okay. I think I still have to do it, even though I have first choice. Or do I? Martin, if you want to be a team player, I might could give you what you want. Maybe. If you want to be genuine in what you want. Now realize there's Alyssa and I Alyssa between us. Mm-hmm. But do you want urbanize? The urbanize means there. I mean, you could urbanize that, but...
It's true.
But those are the 2 options. Yes. That's it.
I'm not sure whether I want I'm not sure what I want to urbanize. I'm absolutely. I can see an argument for all of the options that are coming in. So I'm actually just kicking back a little bit and letting it see how it fleshes out.
Okay, so I see this. So, okay, so I thought myself into a box, and usually I'm a lot like in poker. My intuition's usually pretty good. My first thought usually is pretty spot on, and it was to urbanize. But I don't know if I need to. But the question is, what color would Martin urbanize that? Blue, yellow, or purple? It's not going to be purple. I feel confident he's not going to urbanize that as purple.
Right.
So it's blue or yellow. And he doesn't have access to either one of those currently. But he has access to blue there, so I think he makes that yellow. I think he if he chooses, it would be yellow. Wow, this is way... Okay, my head is exploding in different options on how this could be.
So's mine. It's fun, isn't it?
Alyssa has no interest in urbanization. Oh, maybe not. Maybe she urbanizes just as an offensive weapon. Oh, that'd be nasty.
Yeah, I mean, if you leave it for me, there's a very obvious thing to do, and
What, and like put purple right there?
either purple there or blue here.
Oh, the blue there would be mean.
Oh no, I can't put that blue there. It's these two, isn't it?
Yeah, it's literally those two.
Yeah.
But would you waste the action to do that?
Yeah, I don't see that purple's that evil. I mean, yeah, it means that basically knocks yellow and blue out of the picture, but knocking yellow out of the picture would be more significant than knocking blue out because
Right.
blue's reachable.
Blue's reachable. Yellow is not reachable for Marty.
See, and I don't care about purple at all. I
To
do.
me, no.
All right,
Red one's got it.
I can't take the chance. I'll urbanize. Alyssa.
It's $4 every round.
What?
Production.
Yeah, it's $4 every round. But a third delivery is awfully tasty, ain't it?
Yeah, I just don't. Right now, I don't have great deliveries.
Yeah, I feel that that's going to get popular later on.
Right, so I feel like grabbing it now might not be awful.
Right.
So if I do that, I owe. What are my expenses right now? 15. So my expenses would be 19. That is gross.
Your income's 5.
It
Just
would be
saying.
8. So I need 11.
Yeah.
I'd go back 1.
Yelly, I can read both chats. Yes.
I'd go back 1 if I do it, but is it worth it to have the third move?
Oh man, this is.
I think
this is the craziest map.
This is either a really bad move or it'll work out for me. But
Was that what you were always going to do? Like, what were you?
I
like,
have been
bidding
going
for?
back and forth between Loco and production. Like since
I don't think you would have urbanized,
no, I would not.
and which hurt me because I really wanted to loco if I could get away with it.
I might have convinced myself to urbanize just because I don't have a 4 this round, and so, like, maybe I urbanize if I convince myself that it does enough damage, but I don't know that it does.
It hurts me, I think, more than it hurts Martin. I think is what it would be, but
So,
I mean, it hurts Martin because basically yellow cubes are useless to him if he doesn't do it, right? Like if
well, no, he's got to feed me. Or yellow cubes are useless to him. Yes, which there's a lot of yellow on the board.
yeah, but I can great downtown deliveries, right?
Facts. There's that. Oh, that's
I
nasty.
can downtown deliver yellows to
that's
my heart's
ugly.
content.
you could.
That's ugly.
I mean, that's the thing. You don't actually have to have access to all the colours in this game if you're going to do some downtown deliveries, which are worth 5 points each. So,
They are.
And
don't suffer that much.
you need 2 right now, right?
Everybody, well, not everybody. Whoever wins needs 2.
Okay, if you want to win, you got to have at least 2. How's
And
that?
it's going to be a lot more than if you all don't start building up here and moving some cubes.
I promise you, I'm fixing to.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're both aiming to move up here by the looks of it, so there we are. So Edwin is going to urbanize one of these 2.
Facts.
Don't know which.
Correct.
Don't know what colour he's going to urbanize to.
Feel safe in saying that this is not going to be blue.
I'll buy that. Yes, I will confirm.
Yeah. Probably won't urbanize to yellow because he's got access to yellow and he's not inclined to give me access to yellow. So he might do a purple here. That's probably the worst thing that he could do. But that's not really very particularly bad because I'm not really moving any purples.
This is here. I'll tell you what. That's not going to be blue, and that's not going to be purple, because it's got to be something that helps me.
Right.
And I want to be able to dictate the urbanization. So.
Right. So lots of things depend. So I'm looking at, do I go loco, get me up to 4, which immediately gives me some interesting possibilities.
And if not, that I'd just like to point out that'd be the second time you've opted to
loco for
not.
free.
Right? No, that you've opted to not take it when you've had the opportunity.
Exactly.
So okay, all right.
So a 4 loco, of course. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I skip and then make a 5-point move, which is not the suckiest thing that could happen, assuming nobody else grabs the purple cube there, of course, which is always possible. But I suspect Alyssa's priorities are going down here, and Edward is not interested in that end of the board. So that's actually kind of possibility to keep in mind. I've also got this.
Oh my God, this is so.
Other possibilities.
The cool thing is if I bomb,
I've also got a fair range of things I can do up here.
So.
There is an interesting engineer option that is occurring to me that would be to swing round here, and that opens up some blue moves.
Blue
Everybody's
moves.
very likely to urbanize this, in which case, if that, or maybe he's planning to do that, very likely, in which case I'm locked out of that to some extent, but I can go through this way, of course.
Correct.
So I'm probably not locked out completely. And of course, my other option is sliding up here to deliver up Lake City. I think Loco gives me the most options, so I'm going to take Loco.
Done. All right. I build first.
That you do.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Because the 2 options are I either build up this way, right? Or I urbanize that, but that just gives Martin yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, that is the answer.
I don't know that it gives me a huge amount of. I think both of those are actually quite appealing.
Well, you don't have to build to the city. I just gift you the city, and I just can't do that. And
True, but
this is one less build for me also.
Yeah, I'm
More
also
important.
pointing out that also for having it there makes it a better target for me in many ways.
Understood. So there's 4. And now for the third one. This I haven't quite thought through yet. So that's $4. Again, this was my initial thought to begin with, and why I took the extra buck. Or the extra share. In hindsight, I'm kicking myself for taking that extra share. I'm really angry about that. But c'est la vie. The other option now is, that is awfully tempting. I could come out of here to start working my way south. Because, and then that completely shuts Martin out of blue. So there's that. The thing is, I'm not even thinking about it offensively. I'm trying to think of, how does this help me? That's just God's honest truth. Coming out of here, but I don't think y'all are inclined to build that, so I think I have time for that. But coming out of blue to start working my way south, and at least that way I have.
I mean, if you come out of blue, then I'm blocking you out of
South Lake there?
South Lake, yeah.
Oh, so you're heading up there.
Yeah. So.
So there's that.
So
Like, so that will block
we can have
both
all
of you
the
out.
We can have all the tragic track you want, and then it just encourages Martin and I to make all the blue cubes vanish into downtown. So
There's that. I don't really care about these blue cubes, though. That one's protected for me. It's only a 2 delivery currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6 for Martin. Okay, I see that. Oh, huh. But if you, it's a 6 for anybody. Doesn't matter if it's on your track or not.
correct.
Oh, so I could use y'all's track and no harm, no foul. Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Did not think about that until I heard y'all saying that, but it just dawned on me right now. So that means I don't need to build up to here. So what the hell do I do with my last build?
I mean, presumably you want to get. I mean, here eventually you're going to want to get.
Yeah, I could just run straight across though.
That's true.
That's a 7 then to get to downtown to do it that way. Okay, so Alyssa is wanting to come up there to deliver blue, which is, do I cut out? So I completely own blue and yellow. Yeah,
Well, you're not going to own yellow. I'm building the yellow right now.
fair. Wait, you have your own. Suppose if you do some nastiness for down. Oh, but then I can use cubes for downtown too. Yeah, I think I am. Let's see. Yeah, final answer. Another $2. That's me done. Oh, wow.
All right. Well, my builds are. I need 14 or no 12 for the.
For this.
Yeah,
I
finish
got
that.
you. Yep.
Now, what the hell do I do with this track that was coming up north?
You can go into the town there.
See, Edward's got lots of ways to wiggle his way into South Lake, because remember, this is actually a buildable hex.
It is.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, so I can.
I just
That,
can't. I
but
can't.
you-
I
it's
can.
gonna-
I
it's
right.
gonna have
Yeah.
to wiggle through there to get into it. but
Say
you can
via
get-
that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I can't keep him out of there.
Well, not without really pushing the.
But I mean, I again, I wasn't doing it necessarily to be hateful. I was doing it to help me. Again,
That would be, but it was definitely a wise move.
I mean, I own blue now. If you're going to make a delivery, it's going to be through me. But also,
No, I mean all my blue deliveries are just downtown now.
yeah, and that's fine. But the point, the bigger point, it wasn't so much that, it was getting myself into South Lake Union. So.
Yeah, I guess give me a tight, right? Or no, just a gentle. I got a gentle.
Okay.
So that extends that, so that stays mine.
Yep.
Actually, no. I will take the tight.
Okay. That makes more sense, I think.
Yeah. Because then I can bow and arrow.
Yep. Or just, yeah, right. Yeah, bow, yeah. Gotcha. Yep.
Okay, and so that's another 2.
Okay, done. Production has happened.
I do get a build.
Well, I'm just moving this.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay,
Easy
I was
killer.
just wondering. I was thinking you were moving on. That was
No.
Okay.
Would you like to build, sir?
Yes. I'd like to think about my builds. So this is rather unfortunate.
Oh, yeah,
with
that
this.
comes off.
What does?
The little bow and
this
arrow.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was never going to build that anyway.
I mean, it was free.
Yeah, I mean, I may build it later. None of you are going to be interested in building that anytime soon.
Seems unlikely.
Not a priority. Let's put it that way.
So, it is unfortunate that Edward's locked me out of Ballad. I was hoping to squeeze in there.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you were
I'll-
never getting that, so.
Well, there was a chance.
Well, no, because Alyssa says she was going to go if I didn't.
Right,
And,
so I would have been locked out anyway. Well, yeah, but I want to push myself into as many. So I'm looking to get up north, up here. So the question is how to do it. I mean, there's still a way to wiggle my way
Yep, you may wiggle.
into Crown Hill if I wish. This is obviously a very straightforward build. Not one I'm in a hurry to do. That red and blue cube in there hasn't really got a destination for me that I would like to put it to.
Fair.
And similarly, red is not really on my menu. I mean, other than this is only a 1. So I don't really feel I need to build to deliver. So maybe I want to set myself up for future moves in a way that makes more sense. So I think it's going to be a bunch of. So what I think I want to do is I want to make sure I get this exit point.
Oh.
So I'm going to grab that exit point.
Okay. There's that.
And might as well do that as well. Lock those 2 up. And that will mean I've got that link into yellow, and then I'm only 1 away from blue, which is something, although it's going to be a hell of a circuitous route. And then the question is what to do with this dangler. I'm obviously going to have to build through this town. The question is what shape? Well, obviously curving around this. I don't need any more than a gentle curve, do I? It's not too complicated, so it'll be that. Gentle curve there. And yeah, so 2, 4, and 4. 8.
2, 4, and 3. The town's 3.
4, isn't it? 1.
for
One
the
exit
town,
and the
for
1. Yeah,
yep.
3. Quite right.
And put another ownership dangler.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Now that we are all done building, nobody took first move, so it's me. Loco. Red.
1, 2, 3.
No income. Got it. Martin.
Loco.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excuse me.
Okay. Alyssa. And
I'll just take the A up here for 2.
1, 2. Martin.
This cube goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 for me, 1 for the state.
All right, income and expenses. What? Oh, you get a third. Sorry.
1.
That's unnatural. I'm just saying.
That's going to be too creepy.
Yeah. All right. So Martin's expenses 8 and 5 is 13 minus 9. You owe $4. Alyssa is 12 fitting 8. You owe $7.
No, I owe 11.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Back 1.
And I owe 4 fitting minus 8 is 7. Done. No one has hit income reduction, goods growth. Oh, hey, I get to throw the random cube into the airport.
You do?
Purple. Oh, God. All right, and now I roll. All right.
What?
Oh, yeah, here. Yeah, you're right.
1, 5, 6.
1, 5, 6. Oh, God. Really? That was a 5.
Yep.
Okay. And if you urbanize now,
You get to re-roll die.
you get to re-roll 1 die, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So one of them's going here.
Well, that's obvious. That'll be there.
One of them's going on Seattle.
I think
Center.
that will go there. And then red has to come here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or a 2 for Alyssa. What if I put the black here, and now the black I can't do? I could put the red there, and it's just 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. There. Okay, that's me. And Alyssa. 1, 2, 6.
1 dead and 6. Y'all didn't move a cube.
Well, I'm saying some of us moved some from
Well, we're
one.
doing our best here.
I mean,
That's debatable. I'm just saying
What we
my
got?
area is, we got red, yellow, yellow. What I get? 1, 2, 6.
1 is now dead.
As is 2.
No, interesting.
Yes, they're both dead. Because full. So 6. That's your only choice.
So what I'm hearing is we all lost.
Not necessarily, but maybe.
Wow, I'm in trouble now. I need to draw some better cubes. Or roll better.
Oh, man. Yeah, because if you roll the same thing as other people, then it's going to fill up that much quicker.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh.
this hurts. This hurts bad.
I'm digging this, though.
Yeah.
But it's crunchy. Oh, good Lord. He says Martin's got more gaps in his track than most of the marbles courses.
Oh, what do I do? I think I have to give myself a 2, and that's it.
Put the red here, then?
Red or the yellow in A. But
Oh, yeah. Well, the yellow in A is safer.
why? Oh, because you're not connected to it. Yeah. So
Oh, boy. All right. Mr. Fowler. What do we got?
3, 3, 5.
3, 3, 5.
There's space, at least.
Yeah.
Not here. This
Nine
is
and 5.
dead.
5's dead.
1 dead and
Both can go into 3.
it's in 3, and that's what I've got.
There you go.
So one of them, so the 3 spots, 1 I'm not getting to, and 1 I've got to. Red might be the best one for that, because that'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4 point delivery at least for me. But it's also a 3-point delivery for Alyssa, so not super. She might not be bothered with a mere 3-point delivery, or she might. Purple is a mere 2-point delivery for me, and nothing really for anyone else. So that would be certainly the safer option, I guess. Blue, not really great for anybody at the moment, although for me, in time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, giving 1 to Edward is not too awful. I mean, I hate giving Edward points, but if I'm only giving Edward 1 and I'm getting 5, I'm not going to complain that much. Oddly enough, yellow becomes more attractive to me now because I can actually do something with the yellow. But no, I think I'm going to... And of course, the blue may also move this way, but if it does move this way, it's going to be not much. I mean, it's going to be a 1 or 2 pointer. So I think the blue here... and maybe the red here, and the purple can go into the sin bin.
Okay. I think I had an aha moment. I'm not saying it's going to work, but we'll see. That's goods growth. Nobody, right. So here, going this way.
Calculation time.
Okay. Back to the old pen and paper. A moment.
Yeah, I've got a little calculator, almost spreadsheety-like thing going here, which is really making life easier for me. At least I can get some sense of where I am.
18.
Do I need that? Hold on. Yeah, I do. Okay. So, if so, then I'm at 8. Oh, what's the other answer? Okay. Okay. So if I do that, 2 shares. Oh my God. It's gonna be tight, people. We'll see how it works. Nine rounds, Anson, for a 3-player. So it's here going that way.
Phew.
Human calculator, what you got?
I'm trying to see any way out of what I've done to myself here. I've got expenses of 19 and income of 7. And I just don't see how I ever get close.
Well, the game ends early if you go bankrupt.
Only for me.
No, I think the game ends.
No, it's only the person who goes out.
Is it really? If they
It's not
go
18xx.
Okay, sorry.
Bankruptcy is not something that happens commonly in our Age of Steam games.
Right.
This is a weird map, so things are different.
If I get 5 income, but then I'll be at 22 expenses. And I go back 7. I can't do that.
That's a big number. As long as the cubes get produced, then you can. Then you're just bouncing back and forth between those two and not progressing. But then, but then you need to acquire cube. Yeah, I don't know.
Right, it's just that I haven't, like, my rolls have been bad enough that...
Well, then they'll turn around. It's not oath.
I would imagine Age of Steam has got to be crueler than Oath. Just on the basis that Age of Steam has got to be crueler than...
Most everything. Yeah, that's fair. Right, yeah.
What do I do?
Drop back and pray. This is tough.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is I'm forestalling for a turn and hoping that this will work out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think this was a mistake. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Which to build to Mercer?
No, the production.
No, the production.
Oh, the production. Yeah, the production one's a tricky one because I mean it's only really helpful when you're starting to make an extra 4-point cube move, right? You've got to be moving that extra cube for 4.
Right. And I thought I would get there this turn, but I just drew really bad cubes.
Right.
Right.
And so if I spend 12 on track,
That's a big number.
I get $3. And that's the thing. Like, why would I spend 12 on track? Oh, wait, I don't have to spend 12 on track. I can spend 8 on track.
You don't have to spend anything on track.
If I spend 8 on track, then I can get away with 14 shares. 14 and 3 is 17, 21. And I can still get to 12. That's 9. So I go back 6. Maybe that's savable. I don't know. I think I have to take 2 shares and hope it works out.
There it is. Okay, I figured it out. All right, 2 shares for
Yep.
Alyssa. Martin?
Well, if all goes well, I only need 1 share, so I'll take 2 shares.
Yeah, we rolled a lot of 1s and 2s. And it is not helping me very much.
Okay, damn it. I had this figured out. That is... One.
Pass.
Wow, I'm not going last. I'm not quite sure how I can process this information.
Would you like to go second for 0?
It's kind of tempting. What's Edward after, I wonder?
Not anything that you're probably going after.
I hadn't got so far as to think about what I'd be going after. I just think about what I was going to get last for going last.
I was thinking about turn order pass.
Can we get those dice from last night?
They're right here. I got them over here. Yeah, right.
Start
yeah,
adding
right.
to the skipped actions? I could use a little
This
extra
is
cash.
hard. We are a third of the way through the game.
Yeah, there's just no way I survive this unless I get a miraculous roll next time.
And I'll be honest, if that's the case, I'm willing to call it. No, because that's just not.
I don't mind chatting with Chad and watching you guys play.
Yeah, urbanization is now just another die roll.
Which is
not
a
trivial.
re-roll. All of a sudden becomes awfully damn important, doesn't it?
It feels a little bit more tempting. Loco's always good. Not sure I can make much use of engineer. First, hopefully Edward isn't going anywhere I'm going. I mean, it's fairly obvious where I'm going. I don't think he's got any need to muss around up there.
I am not going to get in your way.
Production is risky. I don't think I fancy it that much. So
It's like, wow, that's an expensive bid because $2. $2 is, we're running out of track here.
Well, some of us are.
Yeah. So
I could just. So what is Edward after? I wish I could figure these things out. I'm never very good at predicting what somebody else is going to try.
it's funny. I'm really good at reading in poker. Not at all here.
I'm having enough trouble figuring out what I want to do, let alone figuring out what Edward's trying to do. And does it matter? Well, any of those are kind of nice. But any of those I think I can live without. The key thing is I complete where I've got my network. I've got cube moves in hand that are quite nice.
Actually, I have to let it go. I have no choice.
Okay. I'm going to go 2, what the hell, just to see if he's prepared to outbid me.
Nope, I am not.
Okay, 2 it is
So
then.
I owe $1. Hold on. So here, you were first. I am second. Choose your action.
I'll stick with the loco.
Okay. So you're pegged out on Loco.
You did want production. Okay.
Yes.
Urbanization.
All right, you get your reroll. Okay. All right, Martin, build.
Well, my builds are nice and obvious, at least. There's a little bit of straight there to complete that track. And 2 more straight, so it's all very straight track.
It's all
You don't want
very
to see that.
straightforward.
Yeah, all easy peasy stuff. No decisions required.
$6
Nice
bucks.
easy build, $6. I suppose it was a
There you
good job I did take a second share after all.
So there's that. I had my build in my head. Now am I second guessing it?
I am prepared to win auctions if I only have to pay $2 for the privilege.
No, I think we stay on target. Okay, so
Those cubes weren't there when I built that cold boarded, or else I would have certainly have turned into there.
and now with the acrylic prototype stuff, I need me. Yeah.
Have you not got a bow and arrow actual?
No, because I only want 3. I don't want
You-
a 4th.
Yeah, but I think you have to use a bow and an actual because when the tiles are piece limited, they're very precisely so. So we got to be careful.
I don't have. There's a prototype with
Okay.
these, so that's why.
Okay.
But there's that
Okay,
triple.
as long as we make sure we've got.
Yeah,
the,
there is that, which is what I'm trying to make.
Okay.
And that doesn't
You don't have it.
exist
Okay,
in a
that's fine.
prototype.
I just.
So I'm having to manufacture a tile.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just.
Normally, you are correct.
So I'm thinking this is the kind of map where the tile limit.
If
tile
that
limit
matters,
could be
then I
important.
will.
But
Then I
you're
will
right. It's
do
fair.
that.
You've got
Right?
that.
Yeah. There. So that is 7. 2, 4, 7. That's me, Alyssa. Oh, and I abandoned that.
Yep, and I'll be
Which-
abandoning this.
Makes that interesting. Yeah.
Everywhere.
That's
Gentle.
3, 5, and a lollipop.
Lollipop. You want to just?
You know what? Yeah, we'll cheat a little.
for
And
lo-
you know what? We'll cheat for that one as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
So, okay, so that's there. Mark that. Let me find there. Yeah.
Poor old Wallingford will get covered up.
Because again, it's prototype. I don't
Yeah.
have all the pieces. Don't need that then.
No, of course, no.
There we go. There you
No,
go.
it's not a map where that's critical.
Yep.
We have played on a map where those town pieces
Yes.
become a
Yeah, was it Great Britain?
Great Britain. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
We were out of them by like round 2.
All right. So we're done building, correct?
We are.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. That also happens. There. All right. Move goods, starting with blue.
So I have
Oh, hold on.
plenty of options here.
Those are there. This comes off. Sorry. Okay. There you go.
So there's a purple I did last time, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to me, 1 to the state. That's actually less appealing than it used to be. There is these 2 blues, either of which could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 to me, 1 to his Edwardness. But actually, I think this black is slightly better because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of which goes to me. So I'll take that for 5.
Glory to Rome!
Oh, were you counting on that black for some reason?
No, I wasn't counting on it, but that was one of my 3 deliveries. In that regard, I was counting on it, but
You got the yellow. What are you complaining
I have a
about?
number of them, yes. All right, time to adjust. That yellow goes 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did you get?
I got 5.
5, so to 14. And I just got a 4, 2, 4. Alyssa?
Nobody can mess with my deliveries, so I will just take this blue here.
Okay, no income. Martin?
I will take the other blue. Again, 5 to me, 1 to Edward. You can thank me later.
1. I'll thank you now. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then man, you messed me up with that.
That's nice to know that. I love it when he praises me like this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, three.
3 for actual income. Okay. And now it goes me, then Alyssa again because of this.
Right, and this is where it's killing me because I'm only getting 2s and paying 4.
Yeah, there's some interesting timing aspects to getting stuff done in this.
I just thought I would get some 4s, but
Yeah. Me, I would have quite happily done production, I guess, because I've got another 4 in the bag. But oh well. Maybe next time.
I think I have to eat it and just take 3. 1, 2, 3. And Alyssa,
I take the yellow for 2.
2. All right, that's all the deliveries. Now, income and expenses. All right, we'll start with red. 14, 18, 21, minus 12 is 9.
Back 6.
Back 6.
Dang.
Back to 6. Yellow is 13, 17, 21, 20, a buck. Blue is 10, 16, get $3. That's gross.
Profit. Oh, somebody pointed out though, we've had too many cubes. I think in South Lake Union, he's saying that there was a black and 2 blues there. Is that black is to the side, and we had the 2 blues on it?
So that should be up here.
Fact. There you go. Good call. Yep, that fair enough.
Well, maybe one of the 2 blues would have been up there, which would have been more serious.
Right, it's moot now. Income reduction. 1, 2. Goods growth. Martin gets to draw a cube and put it in the airport.
Can I pull another purple out of there?
Black spot on the town.
Ah! Isn't that nice?
So be it.
Well, here, we can get rid of this blue cube then, maybe.
Okay, that'll work.
Just
Fine.
to get a blue off
so
the delivery.
Be it.
Yeah.
So be it. Martin, roll.
Okay.
3, 3, 5. There are 2 spots. They're both going inside. No, could go there also. So 3 is open.
Yep.
5 is going there.
Yep.
And I have a purple, red, and a black. Well, South Lake Union is the obvious place I've got my eye on.
That's your only option.
No, we can put it here.
Didn't you say I could?
Oh, you could put it up there. I apologize. Yep, you're right.
Fremont?
Sorry. So, yep.
I'd not noticed Fremont last
Yep.
time either, but so there's 3 towns to choose from. Fremont is not great for me since I have to grab it from Edward. She's not great. But with 2, and then the 5 is all the way down there in Alyssa Land. Well, not that far from downtown. I could plop. So I'm actually in downtown, so I'm only 1 away from here, for instance. So I could say pop a purple in there, and then Alyssa's unlikely to take it, and I could.
I will just move it to downtown.
Yep. Well, I mean, but anything is just likely to move to downtown. I mean, that's, and in fact, like with any of these things. And then the red and the black. The red's here, so that's a nice run up to Lake City. The black is kind of useless for me.
God, that's getting out of hand up there. That's brutal. That's a big number. 6. That's a big number.
Yeah, I think the purple here and the black and the red in here is probably as reasonable a shot as I'm going to make.
2, 3, 6. 2's got room. 3 ain't got room.
Nope.
6 got room. Okay. Two blacks and a yellow, eh? All right. So I guess the yellow's gonna go there,
All right. Black and 1 to 6.
which a black will go there,
Oh, yes, we do have room in 3.
and a black will go. If I put it here, I guess that gives you a 3. Here, it's also a 3.
Yep.
So at least I'll limit yours. So there. All right. Now, Alyssa, now before you do this, hold on, since this is the first time. So you get a reroll, but the question is
Is it before or after I see
when?
the die?
Exactly. So let me check urbanization there. Once the 3 tiles have been placed, urbanization allows the player to reroll one of their dice during goods growth.
So it's not clear.
That's
whether-
ambiguous. I can make 2 cases for it. It's ambiguous, so you choose, or it's Age of Steam, and literally every single decision in the game is
I
against
think,
you.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think I have to re-roll before I draw.
Okay. I'm not sure on that. All right.
4, 4, 6.
Plenty of room at 4.
4 is
Plenty of room in 6.
4 is the. This is in 4.
No. 4,
No, so is 6.
4, 4.
All right, so we
And
roll 1 of
6
the
are
4s.
those. Okay, so hold on. We'll put these out here, so that's definitely staying.
3.
And 3 is going right there.
Yeah.
Well, good news is, didn't grow. That number didn't grow.
That's not what I want.
Well, I mean, there's that. I mean, so the 6 is going there. Or the red is going there, I mean. Oh, not necessarily, because you could, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is the 4, right?
Oh, that's 6. Right here.
Okay, that's 6.
So that's done.
No.
Okay, not done.
No, that does make more sense. 4.
4 can be there or there. University
Or here.
or there. Yes, fair.
So we'll put that there.
Okay.
And then this has got to go in 3. There is no choice.
Okay.
No.
What?
Oh, yeah, okay. That is the end of that round.
Yep.
All right. Nobody took any turn order pass. That's done. All right. Alyssa, I'm sorry, Martin, how many shares?
I think I know the answer, but let me just make sure that I'm not mathing it out completely incorrectly, because I have been known to math out things hopelessly incorrectly in the past. But I was actually making money, so that's a rare event. Yeah. Okay. So given the fact that I'm okay, I could actually take no shares and operate on what I've got with this to handle myself, certainly for builds and potentially other things as well. I think it's worth me actually though taking a share, so I've got the ability to be obnoxious during the auction.
2.
1.
And they are
All right.
out.
Auction begins with Martin.
So, now what do I want to do with the auction? I'm going to put something down. I don't know how far they want to go to try and get in my way. I'm not sure how far I want to go to get in my way. Let's put 5 out.
Well, that happened. Okay. Wow. Glory to Rome. I did not expect that number.
And the glory to Rome's in on Edward. At least if nothing else is achieved on this game, there's that.
I shall pass.
Yeah, I'll pay the 5.
I'll pay my full bid of 0.
And
hurt.
my special action is, without a doubt, going to be the thing that sends this up, which is production.
Production. Okay.
Yeah. I want a third delivery. I need to get into the delivery game, and I really need to get into it.
Okay. There we go. All right.
13, 19, 23, 10, 9. I don't think I survived this, but at least I'll get a 4 out of it. First build.
Glory to Rome! Come on!
Hey, you got a glory to Rome out of it!
Oh, I need that red cube, sir. There's just no other choice for me.
Spiteful, hateful woman you are. Well, now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Literally, those were the 2 things I was going for.
Look at the bright side. It'll be a 2-player game in a couple rounds.
I have no idea. I guess I loco, and I'll figure it out. It's just money. All right, so loco's done. First build, Alyssa.
Redirecting for 2. And a lollipop for 4.
Okay, I know we have more. There it is. Own it. For what it's worth, I was coming in and hooking that in to get to the black.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay, just be clear. Okay.
For what it's worth, if I had $7, I would have locoed, but I didn't have $7 to do that.
Brutal. Just brutal. Martin? Oh.
I have $7. Funny that.
You will need 8 to build that, though.
No, 2, 4,
8.
It's 3 to upgrade it, don't
3, yeah. So
Yeah.
It's not 1 plus what?
No, it's 3.
2,
Any town
4,
upgrade
and
is 3.
any upgrade for a town
Oh,
is
okay.
3. So that's $7.
Yep, so that's exactly what I'm going to do.
So that will be... I guess that'll be a tight.
Tight, yep.
Yep. Unless you want another leg coming out of there, which
No.
you can do. Okay.
Not really. Not yet. I mean, I might later, I suppose, but I'm not. Well, it would be a free one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's.
And I do get to be. Yeah, I might as well actually do that.
Okay, well if that's the case,
That's the
then-
logical place that I would
Nope, wrong one.
want to.
Actually, it's this guy.
So that's the last one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. And I.
You need a marker here too.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. Or
Yes,
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
because that's the connection there. Oh boy.
Wow, that really wrenched my plans.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to do anything over there, but what I needed was the production at this point.
yeah, I
That's
survived
all
one more
good.
round. I should be able to get 6 or 7 income this round, but then after that, I don't.
I just don't see myself ever getting down to South Lake now.
It's a long way.
It's $12. I don't see that happening. So here's the question: do I not build? And just sit on the money for interest, effectively. So yeah, I was spending $6, which is what I had with one share, but then when Martin did that, I had to take the other share, and now I'm not spending any of it, I don't think. Falling behind the share game is just so rough. Or falling behind track, I mean, by not building anything, but I don't see anything that makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna spend $3.
Send that track just to keep it, just to reclaim it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sense giving Martin that free.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I don't know where he's gonna go with it, but I know where he ain't going.
Into blue.
Facts. So yeah, in case he chooses not to extend it, and I can always spend $2 to redirect it if I need. So that's fine. Okay, done. Building track. Blue. Oh wait, you're here now.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 deliveries each. Go for it.
Okay, so. Well, let's still take the 5. 1, 2, whoops. 3, 4, 5.
3, 5. Alyssa.
Well, now I get 6 income, so 1, 2, 3.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 of 3. Martin.
Just looking at my options here. Yeah, I think it's this one for me, one for state.
Alyssa. Thank you. Okay. So actually, I'm at 23. I don't know that I need... Oh, I could do that. Okay. I think one more will please me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Martin, third time around.
This one for me, one to Alyssa.
1 to Alyssa, 4 for you. Okay.
Black comes up to Union for 3.
I mean, there's that. But there's also that. There's that. I think I will take. I don't see y'all doing those. I don't see y'all doing that. Okay, so now I actually have to look. All I'm doing is looking at the distribution of the cubes right now, where they are. So there's one spot and two. There are 3 spots there. Yeah. Take this blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. All right. So that is all the deliveries, income, and expenses. Start with Martin. 11, 17, 21, 9 to the good. 15, 24, 3 to the good. Make that a nickel. Alyssa, fitting, 18, 22, 9,
Back 8.
back 8 to 5.
Yeah. GG.
Well, the good news is you don't get income reduction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goods growth. Martin, draw a cube.
Back, please. Can I pull another purple out of there? That's the question.
Nope.
No, I can't.
I'm trying to figure out where I went as wrong as I did, but I have
Bad die rolling.
other than that, it couldn't be just simply that I have not.
No. You're lagging in loco, which is killing you right now.
But literally, I have had no reason to loco. I haven't had a 4 delivery.
Then maybe it's the builds that you did. I don't know. I haven't. I don't know.
I've come to the conclusion that even if you can't see a reason to improve your loco, you should just improve your loco anyway, because it's amazing how many things.
I mean, I'd be
don't
out of the
spot.
game right now if I had locoed to 4. 3 rounds
Understood.
ago.
Understood. Yeah. All right, Martin. 1, 3,
Yeah,
and
1,
6.
3, and 6.
There's room for everything.
Room for everything for once.
Well, the fact
Okay.
that we're getting 9 deliveries off the board now is making inroads
Yeah.
to that.
Well, yellow, that's not a great combination of colours for me, I must admit.
I like the blue and the yellow.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I mean, the red here is attractive to both me and Alyssa, but
Okay.
put that there anyway. A yellow.
So down here you have 3 options,
Yeah.
and up there you have 2 options.
Right.
Yeah.
This is here.
Yeah, it is, but yeah.
Yeah. The yellow and the blue. So a blue, can I do anything with it? Not really. 1, 2,
Hi, Jess.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yellow really would need to go.
This is hard. I mean,
I suggested this map. I doomed myself. I was like, this looks cool, but I did not anticipate it being quite this brutal.
I mean, Martin's got it locked up if he can stay ahead of the game.
Yeah.
At this,
But he also has to, I don't know, because he has to use,
a lot of his
he has
deliveries
to
for
use
that.
at least 6 of his last 12 deliveries.
No, there's no 4. It's this,
Oh, right,
this,
sorry.
or this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to. The yellow's not super great, but think I want. Yeah, I think here is good.
Okay.
And then pop the blue up here. I think it's here really takes it out of the.
All right. So those are full. All right. So Alyssa, roll some bones. 5, 5, 6. Well, at least it's all in your neck of the woods. That was pretty
so I'll
fortuitous.
Draw 3 purples.
I mean, inevitably, right? Those are. Hold on. Those are your. Yeah. Here. These are. Put them in your hand.
Yeah,
That'd be better.
That's what I got.
Black, blue, purple. One of those
One
is
is
getting
dead.
eaten. Yeah. So that's one of it. This will go there,
Yep, and then it's
and that has to go there. All right. I would like low numbers if we're voting.
Yeah, I would like 5, 5, 6.
2, 4, 6. Bag, please.
Nope, sure.
That was not ideal. Ugh. Wow, that is a really crappy draw. Okay. That's the 2. That's the 4. Six. All right. Whoop. 4 rounds left.
Yep.
Martin, you taking any shares?
I don't think I will actually.
All right, you start the auction.
Okay. And where do I start with it? I don't have a lot of building, but I
Fair.
want to get moving at this point. Edward might want to jump in front of me on the auction. How much does that matter? Not a huge amount. Let's put 2 down. See what happens.
I elect to pass.
Okay.
I don't want to go after you. So,
No, I suspected you wouldn't want to.
all right, what action would you like?
I will get production again.
Okay, well that
Whatever
at
you
least
wanna do
should handle that. Now, a moment while I
Take first build.
think that's the right thing to do. I will loco. Alyssa. Urbanization gives you rerolls. Just saying.
First move.
All right, Martin, build.
I'm gonna not do too much building, but I am gonna extend this track out just to make sure that Edward can't close it off too easily. I'm not gonna let him have the Ballard connection without at least a little bit of thurking around. But I think that's it. I don't really feel I want to shoot off. I don't think else is calling to me as a build at this point. I hate the thought of not building, but there's a lot of the cities are full. I suppose there's some gaps I could kind of wiggle round, but some tunnelling I could potentially do, I guess. That's buildable, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a thought. That could be handy. Actually, yeah, I'll build a. Yeah, I think I might do that. So that would be.
It's too expensive.
I'll just have it just coming out though. I'm not going to do very much with it. Leave myself a couple in spare.
So that's $3.
Put $3 just to do that. I, for some reason, my mental mind was thinking that that's unbuildable stuff, but of course, there's no red lines up at that point. So, yeah, I'll take it.
I'll spend $2. Gonna redirect this.
Too straight or
No, curved.
curve, gentle curve.
I got it.
Got it. Does that count as extending it?
No,
Yeah. Oh.
it does not. You've got to actually extend it. Redirecting is not enough, if I remember correctly. That's why I extend it. Not that you can, I guess, redirect to town, but I believe you have to. You can't just wiggle you have to actually build. I can look at the rules if you want.
Oh, it's not going to be in there. It'd be in the base rules.
Oh, that's true.
I think we've encountered this before. I think you're right.
Yes, you do have to extend.
So I'll spend 3. So give me a second then. If that's the case, there we go. Done. All right. Done building. Alyssa, I assume no building.
No build.
All right. So first move that you.
So what's my best one?
No. Alyssa.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, not thinking. Yes, first move is the last. But I'm still thinking about what my best move is. And I can always come up with a plan B.
We're gonna take 1, 2, 3.
3 done. All right, Martin.
I think this is my best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Actually, that's a good point.
You have 3 more deliveries, Martin.
I know, but I don't necessarily want to take them, do I?
Oh.
I think I would prefer to do a 4 delivery. And I'm sure I have one. This one is 1 to Alyssa and 4 to me. So I'll do that and let jump
1,
30.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So I think 30 is going to be enough money for me to hold, and I've really got to start shifting stuff into downtown. I think at this point. I mean, I got 3 turns. I can get up to 5 deliveries, but I'm also financially pretty stable with a 30 income.
You make $6.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not bad.
that's not bad. I mean, it's not enough to do wild
That's
builds,
happening.
but it'll be enough to keep me going.
Trying to figure out, I need at least 1 good one for me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. There you go, my good friend Martin. Alyssa, this is your third?
Second, 1 for Edward. 2
Oh, you
for me.
should have gone first, but sorry. What was it? 1 for me?
Yep, and 2
No,
for
we're-
me.
we're
And
in
2 for you?
sequence.
No, we're in sequence. You're third.
Yep.
Okay, that was the first move. So now we're starting the second
Starting the
round.
second move.
Okay,
Starting
thank
second
you.
round.
Sorry.
Okay. So I have to look for what Edward's good cube moves are and remove them from him.
I really don't have much.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that you're not giving me a lot to remove here.
Nope.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to do that.
I suppose this blue one would be. It's 3 for him, 1 for me. He might like that. Okay, that goes downtown. First of my downtown deliveries. You'll now show me which one I should have taken, but
The problem is everything I do helps you. Just about.
oh, you can be nice.
This is an unfortunate situation here. No. This is really bad for me right now. Do I, because I know I have enough now, 15, 21, 25. So I'm making $4, which keeps me ahead of Martin. I think. 31, which is 11, 17, 24. He's making 7. That puts him at 9. Puts me at 10. So maybe I just do 2 whatevers. Okay. So if that's the case, the blues are completely dead there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Third round.
Black from A up to Union for 3.
1, 2, 3. Martin, last move.
Do I want to make another delivery? Money-wise? Just to make sure that what are we fighting for money-wise? Only the auction. The auction's probably in order to be able to use production. If I could guarantee myself another production move, that would allow me to move plenty of cubes next round in. Maybe worth it. Might well be worth it actually. In which case, which move do I want? I see a 3. That's about my best.
I'm wondering if I would have better off moving stuff to downtown and going bankrupt so that only 6 cubes came out to per turn instead of 9.
Huh.
If it would have made it more likely that none of us win.
Well, at this point, I'm trying to figure out how to sabotage it.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 3.
Because at this point, it's 3, 6, 9, $12. That's a 12-point lead.
Yeah.
I mean, if I get production, then I'm going to be able to move 5 cubes in.
You won't be able to.
Because do I have enough cubes?
No, because I won't let you. Because I will take production.
Okay.
But I don't think
He's going to have more cash than you, though.
No, he won't.
Oh, 'cause
I
you
have
other
deliveries. I have deliveries. It's just it gives him 1, but gives me way more.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that. But then, if it becomes an arms race, I slow him down to where he doesn't get enough cubes and he can't win the game.
Right.
That's really the only. I don't think you and I can win.
No.
It's a matter of. So now I become Martin the Younger in Through the Ice and Snow.
Yeah.
Which that doesn't.
But I have a counter move to you getting. If you get more cash than me, I'll just take another loan.
But then
You're giving up 3 points.
then
giving up 3 points,
So I
but-
guess that's what we have to do. 1, 2, 3,
it is an
4,
option.
and 1. So that puts me here. No, I don't think actually it helps. But we're gonna try and we'll see how this works out. I think that's my best move. Because that's only a 2, and that would be a 4 and a 1. I net 3. I think that's the best move. Or is it? Wait, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, income and expenses. So Alyssa, 15, 18, 22.
Back 8.
Back 8. This is painful.
6. 6.
Sorry. I'm at 15, 21, 25. I get 8. I can't stop you from getting production. I can at least make you go up that way, I think. 17, 24, you get 11. Yeah. So that worked out at least.
Yeah, because he has to use.
Yeah, he has to. So he's a buck short. Income reduction. We both go back 6. 3, 6, 3, 6. Nope. And
Not going to be a problem for me this game.
huh?
Not going to be a problem for me this game.
Fair point. Where's the bag?
Under the rules.
Under the rules.
All right, Martin, draw one
Good
for
question.
airport.
I got a
What?
4th move.
Oh, you do? Yep.
So the question is, do I take it to
That's a good point. Yeah.
for
see,
income
and-
and save myself the share? I think I do have to do that, don't I? Because I don't want to risk the alternatives.
You're there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Was this red sitting there before
Yep.
and I missed it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You didn't want to take a 5 before. You don't.
Oh yeah.
You do
don't-
now.
No, he was at 36, wasn't he?
No.
Oh, 35.
1,
I
2,
was at
3, 4.
35.
Yeah, he's at 35.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it for 5. I should have done that earlier.
So take 5 more income,
Okay.
and then he goes back 6 from there.
Okay. Can we concede at this point?
I'm happy to
yeah.
call it. I think I would be able to clear it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
the Browns.
there's nothing we can do
How
because
many cubes are on the board?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And 22. Yeah, I don't think we can keep.
There's no way.
Yeah. Even if I crashed, I should have crashed out that round intentionally.
You know that it reduced.
Good game.
Well done, Martin.
Concede. I will knock over the king. So, yeah. Yeah, it just becomes very,
Cynical.
yeah, and derivative and like a race down to the, that's
Yeah.
just not, no.
Okay.
And the decision of where to place the cube stops becoming interesting now, so,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's pure. I'm not
just doesn't make
interested in
sense.
money anymore because it doesn't really matter so much and all the rest of it.
Yeah. All right, so thoughts on the map?
I mean, as bad as I did, I
Yeah.
really enjoyed this. There's so many cool decisions here. The decisions of where to put the cubes is really good. I mean, it does bring a little bit more luck in, and I'm not saying I did bad because of luck, because I clearly made some bad decisions. But there is an element, you don't get to plan where your builds. And like the fact that I just wasn't able to get the cubes in this area to
Yeah.
deliver just killed me. And then not being able to get into this blue city ended me because
Yeah.
I never.
And I mean, I didn't realize that. Like, obviously, I'm not like trying.
Yeah,
to
yeah. I
build
mean, that
your game.
like not being able to ever connect into blue
Yeah.
or purple, just ended my ability to deliver cubes. And
This turns the game on its head. Like, there are so many non-traditional
yeah,
aspects. I feel like this is like 3 or 4 maps in one. You know what I mean? As far as like not just the 3 pages of rules, which is abnormal. Like again, last night it was like 3 sentences, right?
yeah.
But it has so many MacGuffins. I don't think it's too much. It it works well. I just, oh my God, does this turn the game on its head though? In a lot of ways.
And
Totally.
in that sense, it reminds me very much of Sweden recycling, where suddenly you have to completely rethink how it is you want to do things because all sorts of your usual assumptions don't hold anymore, and you've got to kind of almost like rethink your entire approach to the tactics and the strategy of the game entirely. Having said that, I mean, I played, my kind of the standard, bump up low code every opportunity and just get into lots of places, and it worked for me this time at least. Whether it would work once people get experience with a map, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I really like the way it forces you to completely rethink how you're going to go about the game. I mean, one thing I was thinking I was going to be doing a fair bit was actually moving them and sticking. I was thinking I could, for instance, move a red into downtown and leave it there because then I could pull it up to my red city for oodles of something.
Yeah, we didn't do that once.
We didn't have to
did
do that at all. That just didn't happen.
Deliveries are so important.
Yeah.
Like foregoing a delivery just to manipulate a cube into that
But
position.
when you got more deliveries,
Yeah, I think late game that becomes viable.
yes.
But because a 5 is better than 2 2s, right? I mean,
Right.
because that's how math works. But yeah, that's an aspect that we never even touched because just it wasn't going to get there. It didn't matter.
I don't know. Maybe that works if you connect into airport and you can stick stuff out in airport but I don't know why I would leave stuff in downtown. Like if you're going to deliver to downtown, I'm going to take it off the board.
Well, I mean, if you
'Cause
want
these
the
are 5
money
points each.
and you're the only one with a long route in that colour.
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I see mistakes that were made that I want to play this again. Like I definitely see a stream in this as a repeat.
Yeah, I would
For
definitely.
sure.
I'd definitely try it again. I would do something differently. I don't know what it is, but I don't know that the tunnels are worth it.
Yeah, that was expensive. That was
That $10 is painful, and I don't know that it was worth it.
same. But maybe it is if things play out differently. I don't know, but I even though you and I got trucked, just absolute trucked. I still want to play it again, which that's a sign of a good map, I would say.
Yeah. No, this is definitely a very cool map.
Yeah,
It'd be very interesting to see what it's like at 2 as well.
agreed. I mean, I streamed it solo during the campaign. We did 3-player. We'll do 3-player again.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see how it does 2-player. Note, somebody was saying, I think it was Jowser, saying, can't imagine playing this map at 4. It doesn't play 4.
It doesn't go to 4.
Don't do that. Like, that's no fun.
No.
So, yeah.
This would be a miserable experience at 4. Absolutely
Agreed.
miserable. I mean, there's only, 7 cities in the whole map? You start with
Not counting these.
You start with 5, so 8 cities. You start with
1,
5
2,
and
3.
deliver.
Yeah, 5.
One of each colour to deliver to.
Yeah.
And then you can only make 3 more, which
Yep.
means 2 colours are only going to get that 1 city for the rest of the game.
So, man, that hurts my brain. Like I'm tired, like mentally tired.
Yeah, that was-
I'm worn out from that. That was cool though. Good game.
Yeah,
That was
good game.
fun.
Well done,
Good
Martin.
stuff. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well, only 4 glory to Rome, so.
All
All
for
of
me.
which remember.
I think all from me. Y'all were right.
I was too out of it to and for anybody to do anything that would make a glory to Rome. Like, what do I care? Oh, damn, I lose. I lost by
Can't
100.
kick a puppy.
I lost by 120 instead of 110.
Right. Okay. Whatever. All right. That's a wrap for I guess pre-Thanksgiving. So if you're in the States, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Hopefully you have a good holiday. Spend time with your family. Find something to be grateful for. I have a lot.
And remember that in Seattle these days, they're not into roasting coffee beans so much. They like to roast thumbs instead. So click thumb, click like. I don't know what it is on
Follow.
Twitch. But,
Follow on Twitch.
Follow,
on
subscribe.
Twitch.
Yeah,
is it a
subscribe.
thumb? Or what is it on Twitch?
it's
It's a
follow.
heart.
There
It's
you
a
go.
heart
It's
for
a
heart for follow.
Send us hearts. Send us your heart.
That's even creepier. That's really creepy.
Real quick, if you're on YouTube, head over to twitch.tv/Heavy Cardboard. We're going to do one marble race and make Martin endure one marble race. So here, I will... You hear that? Did y'all hear that? So there's that. Anyway, appreciate it. Like, subscribe, consider supporting the show over on Patreon. That's the main thing. Subscribing on Twitch is great, and I appreciate it. But I'll be honest, as streamers, we only get 50% of it. So if you give us $5, we get $2.50. If you give us 10, Patreon, and you get way better perks on Patreon. Access to the Slack channel, the patron-only streams, access to HeavyCon and other stuff. So consider doing that. Anyway, I'm Edward.
Alyssa?
Martin.
All right, if you're on YouTube, go to that link. Otherwise, good night. Happy Thanksgiving. See y'all at some point this weekend. It sounds like probably Sunday is my guess. Yeah, I guess that's a wrap then on YouTube. Good night, everybody. If you're on Twitch, hang out for a second.